Hey guys, welcome to Clarity Chart Analysis. In this channel, I will be interpreting, analyzing the market structure, telling us our current position in the price chart and predicting the possible next move of the market. But first, if you are new to this channel, you want to make money on both directions of the market, know your current position of the market, this is the channel for you. Please subscribe, like. In this section, I will be analyzing the EOS coin, currently ranking number 42 on the coin market cap. The EOS coin is currently trading at $0.9428. It has a market cap of 1 billion, fully diluted market cap of 1 billion, and it has 1 billion in circulation. Guys, that is 100% in circulation. So guys, what is the EOS? The EOS Network is an open source blockchain platform that prioritizes high performance, flexibility, security, and developer experience. As a third generation blockchain platform powered by the EOS virtual machine, EOS has an extensible WebAssembly engine for deterministic execution of near-field-less transactions. EOS is a market's most scalable, divisible, and programmable digital currency. EOS is a delegated proof of stake network where stakeholders have the authority to select node operators. Due to the decentralized nature of the token distribution on EOS, power doesn't reside in the hands of block miners, but rather all parties involved in the EOS network. The EOS network is attractive because of its technology and community. It allows developers to build projects that other blockchains cannot support. The network is straightforward and has multiple tools and educational resources to help users acclimate to the blockchain. So guys, where can we get the EOS token? We can get our EOS token on Binance, BitUp, Coinbase Exchange, Qcoin, Bitfinex, Kraken, and any other exchange you get your favorite altcoins. Okay guys, welcome to the EOS market price chart. I've already labeled the market structure. Then guys, look at this. I use yellow to map out my major structure, which is my daily time frame, and I use red to map out my minor structure, which is my 4 hours time frame. So guys, I'll be using this green tool to show us our impulsive move or our bullish move, while I'll be using this red tool to show us our pullback move or our bearish move. So guys, after the EOS was launched, it was launched with a price of over $15, and the next thing we saw after the launch was a break of structure. Price broke structure to the downside, giving us a lower low, and the next thing we will expect is what? A pullback. Remember guys, after every break of structure you should expect a pullback. So after price broke structure to the downside, we saw another break of structure again to the downside, telling us that the bears are still in control of the market. And after a break of structure, guys, what do we expect? We expect a pullback, price pullback to this point, giving us another lower high. And guys, remember, we continue being bearish as long as this lower high is not taken out. Then after the pullback and this lower high was not taken out, we saw another break of structure to the downside. The bears are still in control of the market, and next we expected a pullback, and sure, we got a pullback, price pullback to this point. Guys, after the pullback, what do we expect? As long as this lower high is protected, as long as the price is not taking out the lower high, price broke structure again to the downside, giving us another lower low. Guys, we're expecting a pullback. A pullback came in, broke structure to the upside, giving us a higher high, telling us that the bulls are now in control of the market. The bulls are having the strength in the market. But guys, notice something. There's a break of structure to the downside and also a break of structure to the upside, telling us that they are still in control of the market. So now we've seen double break of structure for the bulls, breaking structure, giving us higher high. Then we expected a pullback, but guys, guess what? Instead of a pullback, price came down, broke this demand zone that was on the major structure. On our major structure, guys, what's our current position? Price just broke structure to the downside. We're expecting a pullback, but guys, are we actually pulling back yet? Or as the market start pulling back, let's go back to our lower time frame and let's see what the market is telling us. So guys, on our lower time frame, what do we see? We see price broken structure to the downside, telling us that the bears are in control of the market. We expected a pullback. Sure, pullback to the upside, pullback to this point. Then guys, after a pullback, as long as this lower high is not taken out, what do you expect, guys? We're expecting another break of structure to the downside, and sure, we saw it. Break structure again to the downside. And guys, remember, after every break of structure, we should be expecting a pullback. Then guys, price pullback to this point. As long as this lower high that gave us this lower low is not taken out, guys, we're still on a bearish trend. So from there, price broke structure again to the downside to give us another lower low, telling us that, hey guys, bears are still in control of this market, guys. And after this break of structure, what do we expect? We expected a pullback, and sure, we got a pullback before breaking structure again to the downside. So after this pullback, price broke structure again to the downside. We saw another pullback, which is this to this point. The bulls pulled the market back to this point. Then price broke structure again to the downside. Guys, the bears are in control of the market. If I'm trading at this point, I will not be longing, but I will be shorting the market, because from the structure of the market, we've been seeing break of structure to the downside. The major structure, price broke structure to the downside. The minor structure has been giving us series of lower lows and lower highs. Guys, we should be shorting, not longing. But guys, notice, after the break of structure to the downside, we're expecting a pullback. The pullback came in and broke structure to the upside, giving us a change of character. Guys, anytime there is a change of character, remember, draw out the supply zone or the demand zone, because price will surely come back and give a reaction at that supply zone or the demand zone. So guys, price came back after breaking structure to the downside. Price came close to the supply zone and do what? And broke structure again to the downside. Price continued going down, showing us that the bears are still in control of the market. So guys, after breaking structure again to the downside, what do we expect? We expected a pullback. Bulls came back, pull price to this point. Then price broke structure again to the downside. Guys, then what do we expect? We are expecting a pullback. Instead of a pullback, this lower high that gave us this lower low was taken out. After price broke structure again to the upside, meaning a change of character, price went down a little, then came back to the supply zone and broke structure again back to the downside. Bears are now in control of the market again. So currently, price just broke structure again to the downside on our minor time frame. So guys, to the $1 million questions, what our current position on the market? On our higher time frame, we just saw price broke structure to the downside. We're expecting a pullback, but guys, do you think we're already pulling back? Instead, we are seeing price still going down. Then on our minor structure, we just saw price again broke structure to the downside, telling us that the bears are still in control. On the major structure, we're expecting a pullback, but on our minor structure, price is still breaking structure to the downside. So guys, at this point, price has not started pulling back. So guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think price will come back to this supply zone on our minor structure, break the supply zone to continue going up to get to this higher supply zone, or do you think price will just get to this supply zone then continue giving us lower lows? Thank you for watching this video. If you're new to this channel and you want to make money on both directions of the market, this is the channel for you. Please subscribe, like, and turn on your notification anytime